Welcome back to Rudy Giuliani's Common Sense. We're at a very, very important time of the year for many reasons, the most ancient of which and the most important of which is we're approaching the birth of Jesus Christ, Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. Well, I'd love to read the whole thing, and maybe we'll do a separate one. I used to do it every year for the children at Mother Hale, and it was one of my favorite things to do as mayor. And let's begin this part with Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, the best of the season to all of you. And let's pause in what we were talking about and just think for a moment about what this season means. First, if you might, indulge me in what it means theologically, and then what it means broadly. And I say that because it is in fact, one of the most important religious holidays in the Christian calendar, probably second only to the resurrection of Christ. And it's the holiday that probably is the most popular, largely because of all the traditions that have developed around it. And it is the holiday, really, I always wondered if Easter were more important than Christmas, because without Christmas, there'd be no Easter. Without the birth of the Son of God, there would not have been the crucifixion and the resurrection. So it's all part of one narrative that produced the largest religion in the history of the world. In that religion, what is happening, or what happened 2,000 years ago plus, is a little baby was born in Bethlehem, away from his home of Nazareth, in a stable because they were too poor to be able to get a proper room. And the baby was the Son of God. What that means to Catholics, to Christians, is that God became man. God became man to wipe away the sins committed by Adam and Eve, the original sin with which man inflicted himself, to give man a clean start, not to give man a clear, definite, predetermined road to eternity and heaven, but to give man a fair and honest shot at it, by not being burdened with sin, but being given free will to make the decision between doing the right thing and the wrong thing, and therefore earning his place in the larger, greater universe of things that we can only vaguely see. And the birth of Jesus was not only to purify us, but to encourage us that human life is important, that human life has a godlike quality to it. It's the reason why you have such strong pro-life advocates within the Christian religion, various branches of the Christian religion, because life it's not even like animal life. God didn't become an animal. God became human. It said something about the importance of you as a human being and the importance of your life, and your importance to him as your creator. Beyond the religious view, which we'll get beyond the theology of it, it's a beautiful, beautiful indication of how important human beings are. That in one of the great religions of the world, human beings are considered so important that God would take on the aspects of a human being to demonstrate to human beings how important they are. It drove civilization light years ahead of where it was. It elevated humanity. It created much of the art, the literature, the music, and the beauty of Western civilization. And it became ultimately the core of the documents that we rely on, because the human being has the right to vote, because the human being is important. Every human being is important. The human being has the right to be treated fairly, has the right to free speech, has the right to privacy, has the right to be secure in his person and place, to be treated with dignity. Because, in the words of the Old Catechism, he's made in the image of likeness of God. And that becomes real on Christmas. So that's what Christmas is for those who are believers and for those who are students of history and can see the goodness of this holiday, even if they don't accept the religious nature of it. So let's take that and apply it to where we are.
We're not gonna run, we're not gonna hide. Yahushua's coming back for his bride. We're YDS, we're standing strong. This is our song. The enemy said in 3 days she'll die, but Yahweh's alive. She's a YDS, still standing strong. This is her song. May 24, 2005, Archangel Michael fought to get to her side, fighting off the enemy. He protects the bride. His wing hanging over her bedside, like an innocent 2-year-old child. She touched his wing, marveling at the beautiful sight. The Judases will run and hide, reprobate enemies rejected, denied. Jeremiah 6, 27 to 30 is your eternal life. No pride in YAHUSHUA HA MASHIACH's bride. Wanna be like Enoch, raptured into the sky. He was pleasing to Abba Yahweh. He went to heaven alive. We're not gonna run, we're not gonna hide. Yahushua's